Hey guys, Skies here. So I moved to Ibadan. It's been crazy. Okay, so this is my story of how I left the north after 10 years and moved back to the west side. Okay, so I'm just going to be gisting and I'm going to give you 5 things to consider if you're ever thinking of leaving the north and moving all the way back to the west. So I've been in the north for about 10 years. I was actually in Ibadan, and I left Ibadan in 2012 for Kano. Yes, and I've been in the north ever since my university days, and I actually thought I was going to leave after university, and then NYSC threw me back there, and I've just basically been in the north for the vast part of my adult life. And I woke up one day and felt like, okay, it's time to return back to the west. It's been a crazy ride. I've been here for about a week now, and I've experienced basically what I would have experienced in like 6 months back in Jigawa State. Okay, so first thing to consider if you are leaving the north for the west, please take a flight. I actually, because my movement wasn't so planned, I had to book a ride, a car, and pack a lot of my loads, and that trip is not easy. Oh my god. You have to consider, first of all, the way Nigerian roads are right now. It's really not safe to travel, and the distance to cover. Our trip took about 21 hours going from Jigawa all the way to Ibadan. About 21 hours. It was crazy, really crazy. And then you get to a particular point and you have to keep paying at checkpoints. So the driver will be like, you have to give them money, and then they still have to like have money for checkpoint, which was very crazy to me. So save yourself the stress. And funny enough, moving with a car and everything is actually quite expensive. So if you have the money, do take a flight. Take a flight. Save yourself the stress. Number 2, ship your stuff or sell the majority of them before you travel. So if you make plans beforehand, you should have enough time to either ship most of your things or sell them. I made that mistake. It turns out that shipping those things was very expensive, so I couldn't do that. I had to sell a couple of my things, and I was strong-headed and decided no, I was not going to sell some. And a lot of them got spoiled on the road. Like, I have chairs for my studio and stuff. The way these drivers drive, oh my god. I took a Golf, this long Golf wagon car with a long back. I don't know what it's called, and I fixed all the whole goods to it, and by the time we got to Ibadan, majority of the things that were fixed at the back had broken. So I just made losses on those ones. It would have been better if I had just sold them. So ship most of your things or sell them. It's better you even hold the money and come to the west and add some money and buy. Yeah, that would be better. Number 3, be mentally prepared. This place is very different from the north. It's so different. Everybody here is ready to collect the last penny in your pocket and leave you on the street. Okay, maybe not everybody, but majority. We got into Ibadan at about 2 a.m. in the morning, and we didn't know the way to where we were going. And there was this old man, like a really old man, who was on a bike. And we stopped him and we were trying to ask him, okay, how we would get from Iwo Road to UI, which was my destination. And he was like, oh, he was going to take us, he's an afar. Waiting, we should give him 2,000 naira. I'm broke. I can't give you 2,000. Sorry, just help us. 1,000. Okay, we'll give you 1,000. He was like, no. He started shouting on us. I was trying to ask you for help. Sorry, I will use Google Map. And he left and he came back again. He was like, no, look, I'm an far. Okay, give me 2,000. I'll take you there. The place is far. You know, okay, new town. I was like, okay, I'm going to give you 1.5 because I didn't really have so much money and it was in the midnight. I couldn't get money from the ATM and stuff. Then I was like, okay, I was going to give you 1.5. And he was like, fine. He started taking us midway to the journey. Midway, he stopped. I was like, okay, this is where he's supposed to turn back, but because he's trying to help, he's going to take us there and we are going to give him 2,000. And I was like, that was not the agreement. You already agreed to take us there for 1.5. Which one is you are supposed to turn back? He finally took us there. I ended up giving him 2,000 naira. And the place where we stopped was not actually where I was going to. And then some security guys came and they held us, and those ones ended up collecting about 8,000 naira from me. It was crazy. And to top it all up, I was not feeling so good and I was stressed out. So you really need to be mentally prepared to face this place. And now that brings me to the fourth thing. Hold money. If you are leaving the north and coming to the west, and you are driving by car, please do yourself a favor and hold some money. At the time when we dropped from the car and that Baba guy I was trying to give him 1.5. If you see how he started shouting, he started making noise at 2 a.m. in the morning. So he's old enough to be my grandpa, this man. He started making noise that, what sort of rubbish is this? And he was speaking over, and I couldn't speak over. And the driver of my car was also Hausa. He was just like this. Do yourself a favor and hold some cash. And the final thing I would say is start learning the language as quickly as possible. Yes, you have to learn the language if you don't know it. Like me, I understand Yoruba, but I don't really speak. And it's basically just like living in the north and not knowing Hausa. Yeah. There is no difference. Some people would say they speak Pidgin, you will speak Pidgin. No, a lot of people here will not answer you if you do not speak Yoruba to them. If you come and you're speaking English or Pidgin, they will just be looking at you some kind of way. So yeah, right now I'm trying to speak Yoruba. I'm not going to try doing it on camera and I'm fine by my tongue. But yeah, if you're moving from the north and you don't understand the language, immediately you leave and you land in the state, just start learning Ibadan, start learning Yoruba. So I'm going to be making this a series of my movement, my whole relocation, how I am gradually getting used to the place. And it is going to be a whole series. If you like it, if you have any questions, do drop it below. If you want me to continue this series, do smash that thumbs button and subscribe if you've not subscribed already. Catch you in the next one. Peace.